And the Marcus King presents Dash Comedy. And what's the name of the show?
In a Man's World. Tighten up your belts.
Okay, you know what's throwing me off is Scott's not throwing cards. So that's the problem.
You can't live like that?
I'm just not getting cards, and that's the problem. I mean, he's got to be consistent. Normally you get cards because she's horrible.
Oh, wow.
Okay, yes, we have another caller. Hello, caller.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? Who's this?
Hey.
This is Alex out of Houston. Hey, I don't really have a lot to say. I just have to give a shout out to my girl C. Y'all need to put her on y'all payroll. She sent me a link on Facebook and let me know you brothers was back on the Dash Radio. And she know I fuck with y'all heavy, so I thought that was real big of her. So y'all need to send her a shout out or at least send her a check.
Oh, is that Seymour?
Seymour,
Yeah,
my girl.
yeah. Seymour needs to learn how to swim first. All right.
Oh, wow.
Sick of her. She's the
Seymour do triathlons. Y'all tripping.
and man. Seymour needs to find a man. We need to get her a man. Seymour needs a husband.
I saw you about 20 years ago on TV. You came out on a little sport jackets and jeans and some white titties on. I said, this brother kind of cool. I had no idea you was that damn corny.
Reality check. Shit.
Hey, you know what? I'm not going to discount. You're absolutely right. I am corny. You know, that's what I sell. I am corny. I got a few hip things.
Hey, you got away with it on that show. I was like, this brother kind of fly. Your jokes was kind of funny. Then we hear you 15 years later on the Foxhole. You was the corniest nigga on earth, but I fucking
Well, you know what? It's like this is why we do this show, because men are honest with each other and we don't sugarcoat. We go straight to the truth. And if you're a real man, you respect that. So we appreciate.
No, I 100% fuck with y'all. Y'all are the truth. And TDP, you was wrong for telling that brother sleeper cell.
Well, he was moving around
for about 5 minutes. And Jeff, one thing, because I'm originally from the crib too, till the world blow up. I know they don't understand when you be speaking some of that shit, but till the world blow up, there's people out here who understand what you're talking about.
There you go,
They don't
player.
understand that gangbanging in Chicago ain't what they think.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, now, real quick, because you know this is how we roll. What are you? Where are you from? And you from Chicago? Do you have a family?
Yeah, I got to say, I feel like that brother came from Connecticut. You always asking about his business. Yeah, I got a family. I got a lovely lady. She's gorgeous. Between me and her, we got 5 kids.
Well,
They grown. We doing great.
The reason-
I'm an engineer.
the reason-
I live in Houston, Texas. Anything else you need to know? I have an actual degree.
The reason I ask that is because that's important to some young brothers who are listening. They have this idea about us as black men, and the reason I ask is there's so many different things about us that
You can't make biscuits from scratch. You ain't all that, nigga.
right, but there are men out there who are grinding every day. That was funny. That was
You
funny.
ain't all that.
And but
Oh, hold on, TDP in his feelings.
so that's why I asked, because
Hysterical.
I have the way I function is there's so many things to respect about other men, and if you don't know it, you can't respect it. So that's why I want the
You know
callers to
what?
know.
That is a great point. Well, if we going with that one, I'm a little kid off the south side of Chicago. I gang bang. My mama house was on the blue team. So whether you on the blue team or not, if your house on the blue team, you on the blue team.
Right.
I eventually made it out. I left Chicago when I was 18, went to the military, went to the Ranger unit. That was my unit that went to go get Noriega. I was 18 years old, dropped into a head LZ. When I got out, I went to school at UT to become for engineering, and now I work in industrial engineering in the wind field. I'm sitting in a field in the middle of nowhere in McCamey, Texas, looking at large wind turbines.
Well, man,
Wow.
thank
There
you
you go,
so much,
player.
and much respect and love to the woman you love and the children you're raising.
Yeah, thank you for killing Noriega.
We didn't hold on. For the record, we didn't kill Noriega. We actually went in and got him. We jumped in with a light crew with 48. We fought 200. We actually captured Noriega. Whatever happened to Noriega after that, that wasn't my job.
Oh, okay.
Well, man, thank you for your service.
Wait a minute, because I know that they said they was playing loud music.
Music and all
what,
that,
What
yeah.
music was y'all playing out there to
Damn, they
force
got
him out?
all the fucking intel.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, you want to know real talk? What
Yeah.
the fuck was going on? All right. In Humvees and different other vehicles like that, you don't really have any electronics. We actually took boom boxes with loudspeakers. So by the time we actually made it to camp, you really want to know what we was playing?
Yeah.
You figure it was 5 black guys and the other 43 were white guys. We were playing Teddy Riley.
Hysterical.
There you go.
It's a new jack swing. Y'all ain't on this shit.
Nigga. This will get his ass out there.
And you know what?
What is this Teddy Riley you play?
And those are the white boys that go to Teddy Riley's concert right now.
I know all your songs.
No, man, in the military, it's a lot of white guys, but in the barracks and everything like that, brothers run it, dog.
That's right.
It's hard to explain. So if you having a group function, they have beers and all this old bullshit sitting around the barracks, and we run that shit, dog. We just, no matter where you take us, it's us.
Exactly.
We always control the TV.
Yep.
Where we go.
We got the remote, goddamn it, shit.
TDP, that is the greatest way to explain it. We're
Yeah.
going to run the TV no matter where we at.
Yeah.
Hey, well, man, thank you so much. And thanks for listening. Much respect to you and your family, man. Appreciate it.
Love y'all.
All right.
I love you too, man. Thanks for calling in, player.
That was real.
That was real.
That was for you people who are listening to the show.
You people.
Yeah, wow.
For
Such a racist.
All right,
Racist,
people
man.
who are listening to the show, these are the kind of black men that are out there who are living their life and doing the right thing
Every day.
every day, grinding,
Hustling.
and who have experiences that you know nothing about. And you hear the government spit stuff to you, and he knows the knowledge and the truth.
right.
And he was, like he said, because that 5 to 43 was interesting. Because that 5 to 43, and that 5 that 5 probably saved their
43.
life
Whole platoon.
and their mental state
Right.
by being who they were.
Right.
Because, like he said, he wasn't scared coming from Chicago.
No.
So he
Like, I
was
done heard
wrong.
I know this
backfiring
lie.
guns.
He
I
was
know
like-
the
he
difference
was like-
between backfiring
He
guns.
was like, I'm in the Humvee too? Oh, let's
Yeah.
do this. So, yeah,
Yeah.
where normally he naked out in Chicago fighting the
With
fight.
a Teddy Riley tape in his back pocket. Put this in.
Wow. Did she just do hand
Yeah.
signals? Will you stay
She
in
put
your...
the tape in the deck.
Oh, is that what she
Yeah.
did?
You ready to hit the pause button.
That's
She can see it. She can see
5,
it.
4, 3. That's her.
Edit.
You're listening to...
Show your love for Janet Johnson. And I'm telling you, I'm not going. Janet Johnson can sing.
You're listening to Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. Scott just threw me a note that we're talking about Nipsey Hussle and
Rest in
the
power.
tragedy and how we as black men can do better, or just the world, and how we deal with surviving. And
Every day.
You know
Every
what's
day.
fucked up about it though? Just think of all the people was out there before it happened.
Mhm.
Just to support, you know what I
Right.
mean? Just
Yeah.
buying the shit out the store,
Yeah.
giving it to the kids or what, you know what I mean?
Right. We have another caller. Hey, caller. Hello?
Hi. Did I get a missed call from you guys?
Oh,
Yeah.
hilarious.
What you wearing?
Yeah.
What's
go
up,
another
boss
way with
lady?
this
How you
call.
doing?
Position you in.
Yeah. Why is, for those you know, this is Cassie, one of our producers.
What are you wearing?
And
Yeah.
what's her title? She doesn't have a title.
She's our
but-
international
well, but
liaison.
she's the one that keeps us together after Scott, and she's over everyone. When she calls, we don't return her call. So, but
Once again, what are you
so
wearing?
first of all, Cassie, why and how is your dog getting so big so fast?
eating cats.
Because I don't know. It's like magic. You haven't seen her in a while.
Okay, now.
It's
Time
been-
flies.
when we first saw the dog, that was 2 months ago.
I'm asking where is she wearing?
Yeah,
You-
exactly. You asking
Fucking
about
dog.
dogs and
Here too.
shit.
We all growing over here.
All right.
Oh.
Where are you? Because we haven't seen you in a while. Where are you?
I know. I let Scotty take the morning shift.
So we don't get to see. Well, so then okay, that's why we don't get to see the lipstick. So
Right.
that's why. So because we're in the morning.
No, but I'm paying more attention to you when I'm at home.
Oh.
Oh,
Are
hilarious.
you at home? Change your tone real
That
quick.
sounds like a shirt, a t-shirt. I
Let me turn these niggers on while I cut my bok choy.
All
I
right,
just want to
so
call and say I miss you guys too, and I'll come in soon.
well, thank you. And could you really do something about Tony Spires and get him off the air? Really had enough of it.
Wow.
Tony sent me his log line first day.
Oh, did he? Well,
Wow.
that's talentless people do
So
that.
he's the #1 show now.
Yeah, people with no talent, they do what they're told right away. People with talent rebel. We just like, no, we ain't sending it to you. Yeah, take it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
We know
eventually
who the
write
#1
it.
show is.
Yeah, you'll write it for us.
Did Kevin Tate send his log line?
What?
Did Kevin Tate send his log line?
Howie sent it today.
Okay. Oh, he got Howie send it. That's how bad it is. He can't even send it. He's so busy. And you know what? Alex Thomas has the worst show. Okay, I don't care how many guests he gets. So and,
Between him and Tony, huh?
yeah, him and Tony. I mean, Tony I mean, you know, next.
He can get them all the big guests. We
I
get
know.
call-ins from Lester Common.
We get,
No, we get and then we get motherfuckers to call us and shit.
we call people.
We call people and shit.
I mean, no disrespect to Lester, but
Yeah, we got to call people.
Yeah.
That's how bad we are. But okay, Kay. So, see, take care, and hopefully
Once
we'll see
again,
you soon.
what
all
you
right?
wearing?
Yep.
Once again, what you
Nothing.
wearing?
Okay, bye.
Leave her alone. Man. I like her.
Love you.
Love you.
all right.
What you wearing? I'm Louis Dix,
CDP.
Jeff Arnold.
and you're listening to Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. What's the little star things for?
That's for you.
Yeah, you a star.
Make you feel good about reading. It's a psychological evaluation.
Got somewhere to go?
No, I
Yeah,
was
why
just
you look at the wall?
no, I was looking at the date, and it reminded me that this is the anniversary, the 51st
Martin
anniversary of
Luther
Martin Luther King's assassination.
Yes.
Oh, when the brothers were on the balcony and he was laying on the ground, they were pointing.
That
the
didn't
image.
make sense.
That was the image that they showed.
What I'm
Right.
saying
Jesse
that
Jackson.
didn't make sense.
What, for them to point?
Andrew
Why
Young.
would you be pointing at somebody shooting? Wouldn't you be getting the fuck down too?
Yeah,
Yeah, it looked like a photo op, didn't it?
that part.
Man.
It don't stop for us, man. We always gunning.
Because
We
it
under
made
fire
us start
every
thinking
day.
about all, like, Nipsey has children. And first thing I started thinking about was his son. Because I remember in the Foxhole, Eazy-E's son came on.
Yeah.
And the mother was messed up. She was messed up. And then, you know, Eazy-E's son, and then start thinking of Martin Luther King Jr.'s kids, you know, and Malcolm's kids,
Yeah.
and
Medgar Evers' kids.
Medgar Evers' kids, and how it affects them.
Bob
You know, you
Marley's
wonder,
kid.
yeah, Bob Marley's, well, he did okay, right? Bob Marley's kid.
But you don't know the internal.
Pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how it affects them. We know, well, one thing for sure, we know it affects them. So we know it's going to affect, you know, so that's another thing, that tragedy that we're not
Look at
speaking
what you
of.
call it.
Of who?
Whitney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby
Yeah.
Christina,
Yep.
your daughter.
Yeah.
And it's things like that, like say, especially dealing with music. So you're gonna hear the music all the time.
Right.
And
wow.
then for somebody to just be callous and say, well, you know, they was great. It's too bad they killed them. But that's your people, and somebody just say that to you. Like,
Right.
And then his kids gonna grow up with that, you know, that video.
Right.
Right.
Man.
Right.
You know, they're gonna have to, you know, the mother Lauren, you know, she only can shield it from him for so long.
Yeah, could you imagine? But imagine Martin Luther King every year, every
Year.
yeah, every year on his birthday
For the last 51
and
years.
the anniversary, they got to see footage of him
Over and
and
over
his
again.
speeches and
Yeah.
what does that do to you? I mean, you know, mentally.
Especially
I mean,
when you were there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you could never escape that.
His son is kind of young though, right? So would he remember? I want, you know, but will he remember
He
much
just knows
of
he's
it?
not here. And then you learn later on in life, like, what happened.
Yeah.
So that's
Full
going to be
scope.
put a heavy burden on the mother to nurture him.
tough.
And
At what age does she start to let her kids know this would happen to daddy?
They
Well, I
know
think
now.
Because
Everything
I mean, you know, because
You got 4-year-olds working an iPad now.
yeah,
They find
with
out
the
later
internet
on.
and all of that, the modern technology.
Right.
so, I mean,
So it's always you get one for everything. Well, they say Crispus Attucks was the first person to get shot, the brother to get shot, and all through the line till a couple of days ago. It's like we always, in whatever history, we have the model. Like we got social media, now we got a video of it.
right? Because
somebody, yeah.
some white person told Chris was, "Hey, look up, see if you see something." And
Right.
that was it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know. So, wow, you went way back there. Yeah, he was the first one.
And it's been on
Ever since.
Yeah. Wow.
Other nationalities don't get that.
Yeah, that they've been on us for
And
a minute.
And then, you know, Europeans, well, you need to do, no, we don't need to act like you, motherfucker. We are the energy.
Yeah.
You think like Tupac, Biggie,
Biggie,
Big L.
Big L, and who? I mean, you look at all the young.
Jam Master Jay,
Yes.
Scott LaRock, Boogie Down Production.
Marvin Gaye,
Yeah.
Sam Cooke.
Yeah.
And the
Wow.
countless others unnamed. Look at the one,
The young man, what was his? Extinction
yeah.
in Florida.
Look at the brother, what was he, in Oakland? The rapper that was shot 21 times by the police, sleep in his car.
Yeah.
They showed that
The drive
video.
through.
Yeah. Yeah,
Vallejo.
Vallejo. They showed that. He woke up, reached for something, and they just lit him up.
Yeah.
And he was asleep.
Sleep. Knocking on the window at first. And then he just wake up and he just first thing he grab it, he look at his cell phone and they just start shooting.
Like the young lady out here in Riverside. She sleep in her car. They tore that car up. Killed her.
But they brought this nigga in alive.
My nigga was clean and fresh haircut.
We gave the police a pass on that one. Shoot that motherfucker.
And I heard Crips and Bloods were crying.
Yeah. I mean, they were.
I just wonder, are you allowed to cry if you're a gang member?
Yeah.
Don't they have certain rules?
You're still a human first out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
They have tear ducts too, just like you have.
All right,
And then
good
that
point.
those tears, it turns into anger.
Because when they showed him in the car, he had turned his head and had his head bent down. And I'm like, if you shoot somebody 6 times then kick him in the head, you should have your chin up.
No. Because it's real now.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. That wasn't me.
Night
What else
claiming,
you got?
know, I was mentally insane. I don't know what happened the last 48
Oh, is that
hours.
what he's saying?
Yeah, I don't know what happened the last 48 hours.
He said he was insane.
Yeah. That's why he went to the mental.
Oh, he checked himself in?
Yeah. I don't need no mental.
Well, maybe the people took him there. I don't know. How you know about a mental institution in Bellflower?
Yeah.
Bellflower's off the 91. That's, 15, 16, 17 miles away.
And that's where
And where
you
was
go.
you at for the last night and a half?
Right.
Where was you hiding at? Who was hiding you out?
Because you didn't have no stress on your face.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's deep.
We got to figure what, I mean, we definitely
We ain't got to
have.
figure out shit. I don't own that dude. You know what I mean? That dude is not, he's not a part of us. That's what we got to understand.
Okay, let me ask you a question, T, because you grew up in that area.
Yeah.
So for the people who kind of know and don't know, because I drove by there, paint the picture for us what happened, because you have an inside track, if you don't mind, about the guy and him, because I understand that what I read that Nipsey had called him a snitch and et cetera. What tell us?
It's not about calling somebody snitches if it's already on paper. It's not like you snitch and it's a war.
Okay, so what is the streets telling us?
I mean, the paperwork that, you know, he was on papers as.
And when you say
snitch.
paperwork, what do you mean?
You go to court,
documents.
talk to the judge,
The
you talk to
documents.
the public pretenders and all that. And did you know what happened to this? Yes. Who was there? Names, all this. And it's
We're going to give you a shorter sentence.
So
And it's your
Nipsey and them
signature
knew
on the
that.
paperwork.
So they knew that.
the hood knew that.
Okay.
It's not about just him
Now,
knowing
how does
that.
the hood know that? It's
Because-
public records.
He's one of our crimies.
Okay.
All the other homies is in jail and you out. And y'all
Okay.
was on the same mission. How you out?
And plus, you got
Let me see the paperwork.
Yeah.
So the homies is already calling from there. You got to collect call from such and such and such. Yeah, man, that nigga snitch, yada, yada, yada. You getting firsthand information.
How that nigga get a deal so fast?
And then what happens? And what
Now
happened?
you poison in the hood. You poison. So who's gonna fuck with you? But I gotta go to him because I need to get on this music thing. I got some bars and all that too. I'm from the same situation as you. Maybe I put in more work than you, so I feel that I should be the one doing what you doing right now. Because you know I got my gun is hot. Police know my gun is hot too. Because they
Okay.
didn't want to put the papers on me. So why is this killer running the streets?
And then
So if I'm with my people and we see you, it's like we from the same neighborhood. I can't fuck with you, but I know you, but I can't fuck with you. And my people here, but you know, you say you want to get down with me or whatever. We get down. I'll put hands on you before this even happens. So where's the security? I mean, I know you got the Sunday off, but that day it wasn't off. So how do you handle this?
so that should have been handled before.
Way before.
Somebody said touched him
It's the
before.
streets.
Yeah.
It's the street.
Because the streets are always going to go. You're going to always go up and down the streets.
Right.
So the streets keeps moving.
Because it's who you fuck with. Like I say, you know, coming up and then, you know, being in school. So if we go to Fat Burgers or whatever, we see the dudes from the other side go there to get them Crenshaw niggas, just like in Boys and Hood. You must be one of them Crenshaw niggas. You know, it's on you. Regardless of what you're doing, it's on you. Hey, man, we got a problem with them dudes over there. Oh, they going. That's the crew to go. You ain't got to get involved. They go. But if you want to go, you can. But they go.
Oh, because that's what they do.
That's what they do.
That's their that's their calling in the hood.
Man, in African killing bees right there.
So that's what they go handle that.
They go handle that. But now you got to know they went to go handle that, so you still marked because they went to go handle that because you don't think they not finna come back and do something to y'all on this side. I don't think that's not gonna happen. You're gonna get retaliation.
So they are more or less protecting the people who are not into that in the hood.
Right.
That's gang members' thing is we're protecting our hood.
I can just say that from playing ball. We was protected. But we can go in and we can go to Fremont and go over there with the Swans and play ball with all them, because we play ball. So they just want to get some good run. We know y'all from over there, but we ain't tripping on y'all because y'all don't bring that over here. And we can hang out and kick it. But if it is a problem, we going to get fucked up. But then we got to let the crew know that we got fucked up over here. They did it. So it's always on.
Let me ask you this. In your high school, y'all never had a rivalry?
No, our high school we have a rivalry, but our high school was kind of right on the outskirts where white people lived. That was when busing took over.
Right.
Okay.
So I got bussed out there, but it was all black. And then when it came to sports, yeah, we had some fights at different schools, but that was the era where we had fights. You had fights. The gun stuff took place late at night,
Right.
with, like you said, with the real ones.
Right, yeah.
With zip gun, so Osage Avenue and all that. There was a time and place for that.
Okay, Corral.
Right. It wasn't daytime drive-bys weren't happening.
No.
It was at night. They had, etiquette.
But did you ever see somebody that you like had a fight with like somewhere, and then you ever?
No, I was
with
like
Peanut
he
and them
said.
and
No,
like,
we were athletes. So and Peanut and them were hustlers. They weren't gang members. Fat Paul and Peanut were hustlers. Fred ended up going to the military. He went to school. I played sports. So and then we had a couple people who were in the gangs, but we just saw them. They never brought the gangs into the
Right.
picnics or the different things that we had. They would go handle that. They would even tell us, y'all need to get out of here.
Right.
right,
They would tell us something's getting ready to break off. Y'all need to go on home.
right,
And okay, cool, we out. Because we know they get ready to do something that we don't know nothing about.
Right.
And it was like a forewarning to the neighborhood. Like, hey, like sirens, something's getting ready to go down. Your mother be saying, get home, because I just got a call from Miss Johnson, and her son is in the gang,
right.
and he know he get ready to go shoot somebody.
Right. That's how it went.
Yeah, it was communication. They communicated to us to make sure that no innocent bystanders got shot.
Right.
And it happened,
Yeah.
right.
but you
Get
know.
that intel.
Yeah, but right, and now there's no such thing,
Well, social media.
right? But now it seems like that's when the whole drive-by stuff started. Now, where anybody can get shot up in the daytime, like this
Because
happened
here
in the
that was
daytime.
dope. So that's 80.
Well, and you know where that came
Right,
from?
when it cracked. What?
The drive-bys. That's the old gangster movies that these niggas saw. You saw that in the old John Garfield movies and all that when they rolled
But the
by. with
weapons were different.
Yeah, what they had the machine gun,
Right.
and they just drove by, and one guy was on the outside of the car, and they just shot up the spot. So they got that from that though.
Yeah, but they shot up the spot where they knew the criminals were.
Exactly.
Right.
They didn't shoot on somebody's
Your
yard
mama's
where the
house,
kids
your
were
mama's
playing.
house. You know.
It was some etiquette and
But
some
that's
rules.
the movie. So you standing out, especially summertime, because summertime, just before summer, they always let everybody out of jail. So you got everybody hood is got all the killers and all the things that go with it in the summertime. So you just standing out, all of a sudden you see this car go by, and somebody just jumps out with an AK-47, and you just see the fire coming out that motherfucker, but you ain't moving because you looking at the fire like, I never seen this kind of gun before.
Right.
That motherfucker is going.
Right.
And it's ripping shit now. Oh shit, this is real.
And that's what they say about
So
our
anybody
hood.
can get it.
You learn the streets. You're taught
have
the
to.
streets. You have to see something
You have
coming.
to read the walls, know who's fighting with who's crossing out what. You got to know all that.
Yeah,
You gotta know the
and
temperature
you-
of the block you going on.
And you learn that, and you were taught that by the old heads.
Mm-hmm.
You were taught that by the old heads. Like, hey, don't y'all see what's getting ready to happen? And you're like, no. Well, you better learn to see what's happening.
Well,
it was somebody in your family who was a criminal who educated the nerds.
No,
Somebody was a
like you
criminal.
say, you have to learn the street. So even if you're going into a dance or a restaurant or whatever, they from over there. And then you see somebody, you know they from over there. They ain't friends. Let me leave before they catch eyes.
Right.
So you have to learn that way
Right. I'm not that hungry right now.
at all.
Yeah.
Not for this.
Yeah. And then somebody that don't know. No, I'm hungry now. Hey, we not hungry right now.
Not for this.
Let's go. Because
And like I was
that's
saying to that, right in that area, it used to be a Quick and Split
Yeah.
right down that corner. The gas station's always been there, but that fence wasn't always there. So like on a Sunday when all the homies is out with the low riders and the girls and all, they would just pack the gas station. But you wouldn't see everybody that's in the back where Nip's lot was. You wouldn't even see all them homies and then the homies that's in the alley and behind that alley right there. You wouldn't see all that. You might got 3,000 people back there.
so you like to be talking. That's why people say, where'd they come from?
Right.
Yeah.
So you feel like, well, it's not too many of them in. I'm gonna try to go get some gas. And then, hey, where you from, homie? And then everybody hear that, and everybody walk. Car gone, girl gone, everything gone.
Yeah, and all you want to do is just get out alive. You can have
That's
all
it.
that.
Right.
Yeah, no, you got to know the
But
streets.
that corner right there is one of the top
Notorious.
3 hottest corners
In
in
LA.
Los Angeles.
And that was part of why I was so happy my dad taught me how to play chess, because you got to think moves ahead.
Got to.
You got to be, and that's why one of the best things you can teach your child is how to play chess.
And here's another thing that we had growing up too. So you got people who would case a joint. So whether we went in as basketball players, they seeing us ordering our food or whatever, they just come in there. Man, fuck that food. We got to go. We didn't pay for it and everything.
Right.
They win today. They get that.
Yeah.
But if it's the gangsters in it and they coming in, they shooting through the windows and all that. So it's a different level of how you get approached on the street.
Right. Right.
Well, it's
Say-
kind of different in Chicago because you kind of knew where to go and where not to go. It's like, all right, don't walk down that block.
Mandatory that you
Yeah.
knew.
Don't walk down that way.
We can't get gas at this gas station.
Yeah. Don't go over there to that
We
store.
don't eat.
there.
I don't give a fuck.
You know, so yeah.
Right, because when you even when we moved to LA and we were living in the jungle, you knew like, no, I'm going. I used to walk.
Thank you.
I used to walk from the Comedy Act Theater
Right. You
to,
found
to
a route.
Airborne.
Yeah.
You found the route
Yeah.
that you like. All right, this is the safest route. I
Right.
can't walk down that street
At all.
because I'm
I can't
gonna
go up here and I can't walk on
Right, I got to go by the liquor bank. I got to come up and go by the mall.
Yeah.
Go down there past the liquor store because then if
then
something
get
break
over
out,
till-
I know where I can run.
right, and then you get over there where Louisiana Chicken was. I walk down that street there.
Right.
Yeah, so that's a safe
Right.
block right
and
there.
I'm walking through the parking lot.
Right.
So I can see everything coming. And then you stop walking through that parking lot after boys came in the hood because you said that's where he got shot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand. We talking about acres and acres and acres of land that you have to cover. It's a big hood over there.
You got to navigate.
Big hood.
And in any city you grow up and you learn that. In Philly, we had to learn what streets you go down.
Right.
And our thing was more so in the beginning was because we had migrated to the white neighborhood was where the whites still live because they used to get you.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
used to get you. It wasn't so much us. It was the
Right.
white people got you first.
Right.
Then it started being on us.
So was it the Italians or the Polish or
The Irish.
Irish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Irish Catholic. Yeah.
House of Pain and
Dunphy
all
and
that.
all them. Yeah.
Jump around.
There was Italians for us, and there was the Russians.
Oh, really?
So you the Cicero and all of that. So you knew not to go over that way.
But the thing about them, they couldn't fight.
Right.
Nah.
They couldn't fight.
They just big.
They had changed. They couldn't fight. They were big, but you could.
Yeah.
If it was,
You knocked them motherfuckers
You didn't have
out.
to worry about losing a fight.
Yeah, they
with
had
them.
slow feet, and
Yeah.
big cankles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That quickness. We had that
soft-
Mayweather speed.
had
on
a
that.
soft jaw.
Hey, I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
Scott just threw us a card. What's the name of the show?
In a man's world, tighten up your belts.
We're gonna play some other people who have passed rappers. Now, these rappers, did they get shot or how did they die?
Well, let's tell about the music that we
Okay,
hear.
all right, let's go. She don't know what she's doing.
The accident really messed her up.
I know. See, that's what happens when she's hilarious.
Now we got two producers arguing.
No, he's just trying
Like,
to tell
this
her
my
what to do.
board, goddammit.
You want to play the music, please?
We on a break.
We're on a break.
I like to